Distinction selling. So now we look into and deep dive into the function of selling. Because as we had seen earlier, selling as a business function is involved in converting the leads and inquiries into revenue. Because as we know, sale is equal to income. So no sale, no income, no business. This is the reason why selling is considered to be the most important business skill and also the most important life skill. Friends, if you understand the meaning of sales, selling is nothing but identifying, uncovering a need and then satisfying the need with your product and services for mutual benefits. This is what is the definition of sales in its overall perspective. Because I want everybody of us to understand that why is sales considered to be such an important business skill is mainly because everybody knowingly or unknowingly is involved in selling throughout their lives. And during the sessions you will appreciate and understand why exactly we are making this particular statement and how you will start appreciating the distinction of selling and sales for your personal and business life. And it is also very important for us to make everybody in the organization realize that everyone is involved in sales, everyone should be involved in the sales. Because according to the recent definition of salesman, is a person who sells products, services or ideas to another human being. Friends, if you understand this particular concept in its total dimension, you will realize that each one of us will fall within this category of we are either selling a product or a service, or definitely you're selling an idea or your thought process to another fellow human beings. This you're doing right from your almost birth. Like even a small child, when he wants and is hungry, he cries. And that cry is nothing but a selling statement asking the parents to feed him. So in that way, right from your birth, you are involved in communicating your need and thereby also ensuring that you're able to get what you require to fulfill your needs, wants and desires. Friends, selling is considered to be the most important business skill again because there is a heart and the science to the whole thing, and selling can be learned by everybody. It's a learnable skill. In fact, we will see further and remove many of the myths which are surrounding this particular thing. I want all of you to get present to this particular aspect. The power of selling is the power of influencing. The power of influencing gives you the power of persuading, and the power of persuading gives you the power to lead. And as you can see, if you can do all these four functions of selling, influencing, persuading and leading, you become a powerful person. But I want to also give you one more very, very important perspective to make you realize why it is essential for us to master this art and the science of selling for both your personal life and for your professional life. Because selling gives you four levels of income. The first one is a financial income. Second one is the emotional income. Third is the psychological income. Fourth is the relationship income. Let us try to understand each of them. Because as you know, sales is equal to income, revenue and profits. So understand, when you sell something to another person, normally it is sold for a profit, you automatically get the financial income or rewards. But when you sell and you're able to persuade and influencing another person to take your product, services or ideas, you automatically feel a sense of confidence. You feel a sense of high energy. You feel a sense of elatement because of being able to convince, persuade and influence. This is an emotional income. You get an emotional boost whenever you are able to be successful in selling your product, services or ideas. So second is, when you complete a sales transaction, it gives you a sense of self-worth, self-esteem, which is a psychological boost. And that's why whenever you see any strong, powerful salesperson, you will see that his body posture, his confidence is always at a next level because he is constantly being fed by this psychological income and emotional income. And last but not the least, my friends, all of us know that when you sell, it's ultimately the trust is established and there's a relationship or a bonding or relatedness between the buyer and the seller. And normally this relationship, especially with a good salesperson, is never transactional. it normally becomes a lifelong association. So you continuously keep on getting a relationship income out of your selling process. And thereby you have a lot of network of people who know you. That's why in selling process, you are able to generate those 4 incomes: the financial, the emotional, the psychological, and the relationship. And that's why it is always said that selling is such an important personal skill and professional skill to learn and master over a period of time. It's also said that selling in another dimension is also considered to be the transfer of your enthusiasm and conviction about your product, services, and ideas to the customer. And thereby you try to induce a state change in a customer. Whenever a good salesperson, who's a good human being as well, if he's communicating, you will see that he's able to give his conviction and enthusiasm, and the other person feels energized in his presence. And remember, friends, human beings are emotional beings, and most of us as human beings take decisions emotionally and subsequently justify them logically. And this is a very important thing that's to be remembered, that we human beings who are social beings, when you have a good salesperson, he is able to relate to the another person emotionally and thereby able to connect, relate, and convey that emotional connect with others. That's why selling, persuasion, and influencing is also called as an emotional contact game. And friends, today it has been known, and as we all are very much aware of, that the world is changing at a tremendous pace. There are a lot of new technologies coming about. We talk about robotics, we talk about Internet of Things, we talk about various technologies which is coming right now in terms of extraterrestrial advancement which is happening. In spite of all the technological advancement, the only 2 skills which will be required at all stages of life is selling skill and people skill. And hence, friends, if a human being right from his early stage starts developing, improving, learning the art and science of selling, I promise you, he would be able to live a more powerful, more prosperous life.